First up, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the Akim out there doing this work in our sincerity and in our truth. Hey, shalom, hey, to the elect men, women, and children out there. Basically, this is the James Jamaica camp, James Portland, to be specific. Basically, hey, we have to another night, man, doing the things that the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Shalom, Akya. Then, hey, doing the things that the Lord sent us out here to do, man. See, you know, what the prophets of old do, prophesy against kingdom, against great kingdom of war and of evil and of pestilence, prophesying the downfall of this wicked empire, man, and bringing out the prophecies we see happening in the news, seeing, mostly, overall, edifying the elect, man, seeing, God is we enjoy all things that the scripture said for the elect's sake, seeing, and basically, when we watch the news, well, scripture said we're supposed to be what? Occupied in prophecies, man, and based upon the things that we see happening in the news, we know these things are the fulfillment of the prophecies of the scriptures, see, that the Lord says is gonna come. See? So when the Lord says, so shall the words go forth. You can bring that precept in there, Isaiah 55 and 11. Yes? We see these things are the word of the Lord. Everything that is written in the book. Yahweh shall say what? I'm coming in the whole volume of the book to do his Father's will. And guess what? We're out here to do Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's will. See? What Yahweh shall said, he give you commandments, and give you a strict commandment that said, he said, go forth in the highways and the hedges, see, and bid to the marriage as many. See? So that's what we out here to do, man. We out here on the highways and the hedges, bidding to the marriage, man. See? Calling unto who? The elect, man. See?
Isaiah 5 verse 11 says, so shall my word that go forth out of my mouth, and it shall not return unto me void, but shall accomplish that which I please, it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent you.
Yes, and the Lord said, so shall his word. See? And how the Lord speak? He speaks in prophets to servants. Servants, in servants to prophets. See? He said, surely the Lord will do nothing but show a secret unto his servants, his prophet. So these things that we're going into the scriptures, bringing out, seeing how we get to break down the scriptures so well, seeing, you know, mainly the men of Great Millstone, starting with the head apostles and down, how we break down the scriptures so well, man, seeing, the Lord shows a secret unto us, man, seeing, that's why we have it, man. Scripture says well, faith is a gift. It's a gift from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So basically, the Lord are the one who put this gift on us, man. See? So that we can do that. Because a lot of people, them go, you have people who are scholars, people go theology school, see? Them come out, them get their certificate to be pastors in this world, and yet still, them can't break down the scriptures and understand the prophecies as we. See? As unlearned men, as we even refer to us as unlearned men. See? That we should say, what we receive is something special, man, from the Lord. Yeah?
This is 1 John 2 and 20 said, but you have an unction from the Holy One, and you know all things. Say, I have not written unto you because you know not the truth, but because you know it, and there's no lie, that no lies of the truth.
Yes, see? No, there's no lie of the truth, man. See? Because that's why when we come out here, we do what? We speak the 100% truth. And how we know we're speaking the 100% truth? The scripture tells us, Isaiah 20 and verse 8 and 20. Isaiah 8 and 20 tell us to the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, it's because there's no truth in them. So what we come out to do? No, there's no light in them. See? So basically, all we know, we come out here, man, we're occupied in prophecies, man. The testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And when we come in the spirit of prophecy. If you ain't coming in the spirit of prophecy, man, you ain't speaking no truth. See? And to them Christians out here that is of the belief that the law is done away with, the law is not done away with, man. Scripture says we're supposed to rehearse the righteous act. See? We rehearse the righteous act in the land of captivity. So basically, that's where we had today. See? So we not say the law in a way. We know say we can't keep the law 100% as we would like to. But that was said, the law is done away with, man. We know say the scripture say we saved by what? Grace through faith. See?
So if we can just add this to it, like I say, in terms of prophecy, what is the point? What is the point of preaching if not to prophesy?
Can.
Right? Is the thing is, you know, what these men don't understand, or what them fail to understand, or what them fuse rather, is that we are not in our land.
Can.
Right? This is not here right now in this society is not salvation.
Can.
Right? And if you're not prophesying about what is to come, which is salvation, then obviously you're comfortable where you are,
which is right.
You consider this your kingdom there.
Your kingdom.
Are your heaven? Are your salvation?
Are your rest?
Are your rest? Right? If you look forward to the Lord of the offer, then you prophesy about it, you speak about it. Right? If you look forward for the Lord of the offer, then you speak about the destruction,
right, man.
And what is happening right now. Right? If that's what scripture saying, put a mark upon them
that sigh and cry.
For the abomination that take place here. Right? Because those are the men we are looking forward to a better life coming in the future.
This is right.
Right? If you come at what's going on here, right, then obviously you're not one of those men. Just bring up a precept as we quoted. Right? If you're not looking forward, that means that if you come at what's going on here, that means that you are part of the abomination.
Gone.
Right? And the Lord is justified to burn you with it.
Which is right, man.
Bring it up.
This is Ezekiel 9 and verse 4. So, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city,
right,
to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men.
Right, the mark here for the Hebrew power, which means exempt from judgment.
Can.
Right.
That sigh and that cry for all the abominations that they done in the midst thereof.
Right.
And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city,
right,
and smite, let not your eyes spare.
Right.
Neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
The scripture says, and have ye not pity. Because how you have to look upon this, you know, you have to look upon it from the perspective of purification.
Yeah.
Right? The earth is being purified from the abomination.
Which is right.
Right? And the only thing are the people that are going to be spared are the ones that are not abominable. Because as Yahweh rightly said, you can't take old new wine and put in an old bottle. You have to change the bottle. You have to get a new bottle.
Done.
So hey, you so-called Israelites out there, you know, comfortable in this system, you just show where your heart really lies. Right? We know a lot of you only do this to show or for the hype. Right? Or for try to prove that you know something. Whether for controversy or whatever reason. Right? Because the ones who sincerely, you know, are push this truth, they're gonna prophesy of the things that are supposed to come.
This is right, man.
Right? Because you know why? Because we're looking forward to get the hell up out of here.
Cause of destruction of this place.
Verse 6 again, so slay utterly old and young,
right,
and both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
It doesn't matter who you are. Right? For you're not a part of this thing, right? Going the Lord's way, you know, when you're not a part of the Lord's elect, perfectly said, right? Then hey, you're gonna get destroyed.
Right, man.
Right? And there's nothing here. There's nothing here for us. Right? As men of the Lord, there's nothing here for us. The only thing is here, right, is what the scripture describes as to be abominable. Right? From the alphabet community, right, to the food that you're eating. Right? Me watch a video, I think it was this morning or yesterday, you know, a lady I speak about Monsanto, right, and the monopoly that they have on farming worldwide. There are only a few countries, right, Russia being one of them, that try to keep things organic.
Right.
Right? But everybody else, you know, is about this GMO. Right now, for sell GMO meat, in America, you know, I become legal. We sell GMO meat,
Lab-grown meat.
lab-grown, genetically modified,
Yeah. Gun.
right? Lab-grown chicken, lab-grown beef. Hey, this thing is going downhill. It's going downhill now. It is easy, a market. It is easy to find yourself, you know, caught up in the whole bee system, right? And even so much the more that you know them put traps in place, you know, for snare so you can't get away, right? Speaking about that MOTB,
Gun.
right? They put in traps in place, you know, for keep you. Right, but in the infrastructure, you know, it can be so appeasing. You know, this is gonna be easier. You don't have to worry about, you know, cash payments. You don't have to bring a card on you. You know, it is so convenient. Right, but it's a trap. This whole society is a trap. Right, because them say, oh, you know, they must sell to the farmers. You no longer have to out in the sun. I try to bring meat or to raise cow or good, whatever. You can just, you know. You can just buy it from the store. You know, you get make at the lab and it's easier, easy to come by.
Access, man.
You know, easy to prepare. You know, they make it so convenient.
And the Lord, they were set up the way, man.
No.
The Lord set it up so we're supposed to till the soil, man.
Right.
See?
Right. And they destroy your bodies in the meantime. So they must make it easy. They must destroy your bodies.
Good. Hey, and that's why, hey, as I say, because of destruction. Because as I say, all who they in this system and feel comfortable being here, man, and not calling for the end of this peace. Because if you check the prophets a whole, as you can bring up with me, Jeremiah 28. If you check the prophets a whole, every time when they go in on captivity, man, them come out and them prophesy for the destruction of that kingdom. I hope that empire was set up, man. Because guess what? They want to see the end of the captivity of our people, man. See? So the Lord send them out, see? To give warning and them call for the destruction of each empire where them get going to captivity now. With the scripture say, yet this day we in our captivity. So basically, the Lord send us out, man, to call for the destruction. And the more we prophesy, see, by showing our faith through the Spirit and power of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem shine, and the more the Lord bring the prophecies to pass, man. See? And the more we see the prophecies happening, see? And the more it gives us the urge to push harder, man. See? Because yes, we can say, boy, these words are faithful and they are true. See? As it is written in the scripture, man.
Hey, this truth is like a magnetic turbine. See, if you understand the concept, if you do physics, you know, a magnetic turbine is based on polarity, south pole, north pole. So the more the north pushes south, is the more the south pushes north. So the more push, you know, his prophecies, the more prophecies come true, and the more prophecies come true, and more push his prophecies. Right? So
proportional.
Yeah,
It's
so
right,
it keep, you know, the turbine keep going, keep spinning. Right? And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Right? The scripture says, what if something that believe shall make the faith of God have no effect? God forbid. Right? Hey, this thing is going down.
God be true. And every man
But
a
a
liar.
liar. Hey, this thing is going down. This system is going down. Money is going to collapse. Right? What if I hope you have, you know, everything life is going to collapse? It's
going down.
It's going down.
And America, all of you love so much, it's going to be destroyed.
It's going to be burned, yo.
Yeah?
This whole system is on the verge of ending.
God.
If you listen to economic analysts, you hear them speak of it. You hear them talk about, you know, we not a recession, well, a depression, but
ain't looking good, bro.
But you know, it's a recession.
God.
Where you hear them talk about it. But if you hear people who geopolitical analysts, them tell you we're on the verge of World War III.
God.
Right, and there's no going back because you have some drastic moves being made that cannot be taken back. Like for example, the bombing of the Nord Stream.
Yeah.
That cannot be taken back. That happened. Right, what's going on in Ukraine now?
And the coups them are
in Africa. Yeah, you know,
See?
things are happening.
Yeah.
Things are actually happening. That cannot be taken back. And
That's right, man.
with each step, you know, things just get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
It's like a tire rolling off a hill.
It is right.
From the moment it starts, to get the first momentum, you know, it gets harder to stop it. To the point where it's going so fast, you know, it's just gonna crash into something to stop.
This is right.
Right, and that crash is gonna be, you know, the end all be all demise of this society altogether.
This is right, man.
You know, so while this is happening, you have the elites, you know, I try to, you know, get their agenda across quickly as well, because they're in that time, because they literally dying out. Right?
Because them have a short time.
Yeah, they have a short time because they're dying.
Yeah.
Right? And the ones that are left alive, you know, trying to, you know, pull everything together real quick so they can accomplish their goal. What the scripture say when it's about to fill him belly. Right? The Lord, right, you know, the Lord will step in and, you know. Yeah, so, you know, there's no escaping.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeremiah.
This is Jeremiah 28 verse 8. It said, the prophets that have been before me, for thee of old, prophesy both against many countries, and against great kingdoms, of war, and of evil, and of pestilence.
What the prophesy of old did? See? Prophesy against great kingdoms and countries of war and of evil and pestilence. And that I the same mindset. If you say you're a prophet of the Lord, that's the same mindset you're supposed to be out here.
Yep. So you're gonna call yourself future prophets, but you're not prophesying.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be in the same mindset, man. To call for destruction. Because you all must know that, hey, if we are the children of Israel, this is our captivity, this is our hell, and this is Esau heaven. So we're supposed to be calling for Esau heaven to come down and our heaven to set up. See? So we're supposed to be calling for the destruction of this kingdom. See? So if you can't call yourself a prophet and you want to build in this, see? The scripture says you can't get a clean thing out of an unclean thing. So you can't build something righteous for something abominable. See? So you have to tear down the thing that is abominable to set up something righteous, man.
Furthermore, the people on the planet right now that are live the closest to what you'd call a clean life, the so-called white man fight against them every day.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of being somebody have a discussion, I talk about, you have some girls in the Middle East, whether from Iran or Afghan or, you know, Iraq, whatever, they come out and about, then talk a lot of things like, you know, it's so hard to live there. You know, if they go up on the road by themselves, you know, they get beat, they get lashed and whatever.
Yes.
They come out and try to push this propaganda against these other other countries to make it look like it's the worst place on earth.
Looking at them evil.
That them evil.
Yeah,
But the truth is that that is just propaganda with the white man has spread. You know, to try to demonize people who are trying, you know, to live in some
righteous,
some form of righteousness.
You know?
You understand? But when if listen to the contrary, when they come out, like me, I watched a video with a brother from where did he come from the Gaza Strip, right? And he must say, you know, the West bash them out, how them keep women in order. But at the same time, no, he must talk about 9-year-olds. So he must say, you know, the West you have 9-year-olds, you know, with guns, you know, tell them how to shoot up schools. You have 9-year-olds who fully sensitized to sex,
yes,
right, and homosexuality
and
transgender,
and change them sex and all that. Yeah.
But in a dear society, if a girl is supposed to get married at the age of 13, 14, they will say, oh no, you know, that is so immoral. How you could do that? But at the same time, you have the little minor. You know, I teach them about...
It's a 3 to 4 year old.
Right, I teach them about anal sex. And I tell them so them can change in gender. Who are you to speak about morality? You understand? So you know, you have to understand, man. The white man have one agenda and that's corrupt the whole world. Now say that to say this. Do you think you can build a righteous society in this kingdom? It is impossible.
This have to be true.
It is impossible. It have to be true now because the same man who corrupt everything, you think he might allow you to build something righteous in the kingdom? No, he's going to come in and he's going to destroy it. He's going to corrupt it and he's going to kill your asses.
Now we see the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit and a set. As we said, as we bring out as we title, Egyptians against Egyptians. Because basically you have this video circulate on the internet. Donald Trump with an image of Donald Trump like he stand up. And we know the AI, them can use the AI to do whatever they want. And in basic theme sentiment is that they might come with the next sea lockdown, then they cover the face mandatory. And basically them are come with a sticky Vicky. The mandatory and the sticky Vicky again. And basically when the video say it has if Donald Trump attack it out of mouth for really, or they might use an AI, but guess what? What he's saying is gonna spark a lot of things when people see it and start run with it. See? Because he's saying that him not gonna allow that to happen, that not gonna allow that to happen. They might come up against the system when him go back in presidency. Him I gonna put laws in place where that cannot come to pass. See? You see it? So we see where the scripture said the Lord said Egyptian. You can bring that piece up for me? Isaiah 19. Yes, we see where the Lord bring the sedition spirit, the civil unrest spirit, the racial conflict, zine, spirit upon America, zine, and there is a conflict upon the world. And the scripture speak of these things. Find it?
And this Isaiah 19 verse 1, it said the burden of Egypt,
Can?
behold the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
And it said the burden of Egypt. It couldn't be Egypt before, man. Because Egypt before basically after the time after Isaiah come after Egypt before. The prophet Isaiah so it must be in the future I'm talk about. See? So the burden of Egypt. See?
So the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
And basically going back to what? The chariots. Because the scripture say making clothes. He make the clothes in chariots the clothes. Or just paraphrasing or what, you know? Can?
And shall come into Egypt.
Shall come into Egypt.
And
So,
eat.
continue.
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
The idols of Egypt shall be moved at present. But what they want to be the monuments where set up, the Statue of Liberty, all these things, see, are the people them where you worship and call them idols, we look up to. You know? Like, you know, your celebrities, your top politicians, see, and all these people, man. All these idols shall move at his presence, man. See? Because idol is something that you worship. And we know, and we see that people worship a lot of these celebrities. No matter if you want to be a basketball player, a football player, a singer, a movie star, a actor, a president, or whatever, man. People worship these people in a high stature. See? We can see a proper scenario that with Chris Brown coming in Jamaica the other day. See? It's like them make memes off it. Oh, people pay $1.5 million if you go see Chris Brown, and yet still they had a couple days after that or 2 days after that, in Dungati Valley I touch people for free. See? And I make a whole heap of joke off of them. See? In Dungati Valley I lift up baby in my hand and I touch people down there for free. And people pay $1.5 million just to touch him. See? So that shows that people worship these men. When they're in a high statue, hey. So it's the top where the idols of Egypt shall be moved.
Hey, nobody can do that. That man is one of the idols in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because you're surprised to see how much people spend their money, like good money, just to go and see him.
People take out loan.
People take out loan.
And next day, them broke and hungry. Yeah. Make sacrifices to them gods, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make sacrifices to these men. These men are them gods.
They go and they worship. They offer their service.
Yeah.
See, because the money them pay if you go to see him is them offer service.
Can.
Yeah, and then go and them, you know.
Yeah.
And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Can.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
The Lord said I'm going to set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. The Americans against the Americans. The Democrats against the Republicans. See? The Lord is going to set them against each other. And that's what, when we relate to the video with Donald Trump, when them have the Donald Trump, when them have the video, a Donald Trump image I go around. What they want to be an AI speak or what? See? It has sparked some form a civil unrest, man. See? Because how America run now under the current regime where we run it right now, the Democrat, see, a lot of people live in a misery, and a lot of people think that Joe Biden was them savior. But now, them a call back for Donald Trump. See? So even, you want to see a video the other day, I think of the brother I show by the way they said this man come out is a so-called Negro. I said, boy, right now, Donald Trump, I like him, I say Donald Trump a theme president or theme God or whatever. So Donald Trump him a look to come save them or whatever, man. See? These men trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. And them not trusting in the Lord, you have a should be shy. See? And that's why the Lord are going to destroy a lot of you people, man. The Lord they must set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, the Americans against the Americans, man. The Democrats against the Republicans. See? He must set the Negroes, he must set the Edomites against the Edomites, whether they want to be Democrat or Republican. And guess what? Also the Negroes, when they're in America, see? We support both sides against each other, man. See? Because if you're there in the land of America, you're gonna be called Americans. If you're in the land of Egypt, they're gonna call you Egyptian. Whatever you want, if it's an Israelite or not. So they must set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man.
Hey, we can just add this. As I said, people look for Joe Biden. Come on, you know, whatever. And some people say, oh, Donald Trump.
God.
The scripture come to mind. The Jeremiah 51, it started verse 7. Say, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Which is right.
That made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken after a wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
And that's what we see going on right now. Because the nations them drunken at the wine of our fornication. That's why you see the whole woke culture them a push by the rest of the world. This whole the trans community, trans community, all of this we see a push. Them philosophy, all them philosophy them a push. Them democracy, them going out of nations. Them take people things by violence, see, and then demonize people. Say, people treat them people bad. When them are the one was set up the whole scenario, man. See, so everybody wake up to America. Disease where they must spread in the earth all long, man.
We're going to find verse 9.
Yeah.
Say, behold, is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. The whole for her take balm for pain, if so she may be healed. She would, I say, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into our own country.
And that's where you see it take place. Because a lot of people are run left America.
Joe Biden can't heal. Donald Trump can't heal. Right. Say, forsake her.
Yeah. But Donald Trump did come. Say, make America great again.
Yeah.
Joe Biden come say, build back. See? All of the speech of making America great and build back. America has been torn down day by day. You see? Everything I get set in place. Now you have wildfires abound all over in America. Then you have some form of disaster take place here. So wherever a flooding, a hurricane, and this. So the Lord have mingle all of that spirit in America and are destroyed from within, man. See? The culture, the whole woke culture, everybody is against this, some people against this, some people with it. See? So everything is being twisted. As we go further down in the Ezekiel, he said the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. So he make Egypt to err in all its work. And that's what you see happening. See? That's so the internet are one of the things where the Lord make get set up, man. And you have things like TikTok. So a whole heap of things that come out on TikTok and people are watching and show you all of the things that them do. See, for years upon years. See? And people are walking to it. So nobody now listen to the bullshit, man. One time people just have the CNN or the NBC or them CBS or the BBC and all them things there. You have a whole heap of alternative media now. I bring out real fucking news. So people are wake up to the shit. What really are going on. See? So that's why you see all them coups that take place down in Africa, man, because the internet has spread a whole heap of information about what these colonial leaders, these countries used to do. France, the Dutch, America, Belgium, all of these things, man. A lot of information upon the internet about these things. So people are wake up to them things, man, and wake up to them leaders who get set up. So that's why I say the coups them are going in Africa also, man. People are take down them leaders and a set up leaders, see, and a giant into other countries. Where them a look something better. See? So, hey, who can say this whole system is coming to an end, man? You're definitely blind. Because I'm sure Stephen Wonder can see it. See? I'm actually sure say Ray Charles I see it now. Because him dead in his spirit realm. See? What's a little inside joke? Yeah? You know? Continue now.
He said, and let us go everyone into his own country, for our judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
Our judgment reaches up unto heaven and lifted up to the sky. All the abomination, man. Them blaspheme the name of the Lord, then blaspheme the angels, them. No, with the things that would ever come out with the whole UFO thing, would ever come out with, and them say about the angels, them look like there are some big green eyed and the aliens, big green eyed men and a man with tentacles and them things.
Hey,
yes, I'm blaspheming the angels.
They're not trying to play that off because they might try to set up people on the earth to fight against the Lord of the
which is right, man.
Right, now, so try to play it off. But guess what? The Lord of mind if people want to fight against him because he already have him elect.
This is right.
Right? And the plan was anyway to destroy the majority, destroy 2/3 of your people.
Which is right.
So it's not a problem, right? It's all part of the Lord's narrative.
All the better for the prophecy fulfilled.
Right.
Yeah. Done.
This is Mark.
Did it finish?
It'll go down to the war.
You can go ahead.
I'm just going to read this. He said, it's a verse 10. He said, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness to come and let us declare in Zion the works of the Lord
and that's what we're doing, man. That's why we're out here. We're on the internet, we're on the highways and the byways. We're declaring the works of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshai. All these things are the Lord's wonderful works. These things are the Lord's prophecies, man. We see it happen. So we are declare the works of the Lord in Zion. See? Zion is who? Going back to what? Zion what? Where is Zion? A monument? See? It even go back to the people of Israel, man. See? The people of Israel, man. Because with the amongst our people were piping onto them. The Lord said we come and give them warning from his mouth. See? He said we tell them, say, yo, a sword has been sharpened to prepare for the judgment that's coming, man.
And you see, we come out here and we tell you these things and we prophesy to you, and people might say, you know, all them talk about bad things or with them put it doom and gloom. But hey, the truth is, that's all it's going to come. All it's going to come is doom and gloom. Where the Prime Minister said, doomsday speakers, that's what's coming. If doomsday is what is coming, what do you want to speak of? Huh? You want to tell people that they're going to prosper and they're going to live lusciously and rich? No, that's not what's going to happen. Right? We're about to enter into the Third World War. Right? We're about to enter into a great famine. This is just a pestilence. I'll come up on the planet. Right? Earthquakes, wars. That's what we're heading into. Right? People are going to die in mass numbers. A man might say people die every day. Yes, but people are going to die in mass numbers. Yes. Right? The scripture called the day of the Lord. This is the day of reckoning. Right? So that's going to prove every man, every woman, child, old person what you're made of. Right? What you're all about. And we're going to stand. Right? We have this thing that's going to happen is a literally once in a lifetime experience. Right? This is going to be this is the ultimate turnover. Right? And we're going to move, and furthermore, we're going to move from a system of unrighteousness straight righteousness.
And you know one cool thing about it? The Lord set up a platform and they give every man a voice to speak.
Right.
And every man will go out and say, I won't say this, I won't say that, I won't say this. Every man work are going to get tested, man. Right. And every word where you say, are going to get tested. Right. And you are going to say, oh, the true prophets are, man, at the end of the day.
Whenever the scripture describes situation, the scripture says, as a woman in travail, what about woman about to give birth, the pain what she go through. Right? Imagine your whole earth I go through that pain. Right. That take place on the planet. Right? That's what the scripture tries to make you understand that again in a ear was it say. He said there's darkness and not light. As if there was no light in it. He got to say, matter of fact, bring it over for me. Bring it out.
Amos.
Yeah.
This is Amos
5 and 16.
5,
5 and 16.
verse 15 says, hate the evil, love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. Maybe that the Lord of power of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
Done.
So therefore,
You know what the scripture says? Yet the evil love the good.
God.
And what is the good? The word of the Lord Yahweh his laws, statutes, and judgment. When said, see, and establish judgment in the gate. See, so we're supposed to out here, we're supposed to establish the judgment of the Lord, man. See, perfect judgment. But the Lord will come out to do. The Lord says, speak every man truth to his neighbor. And that's what we come out here to do, man. We come out here to give the 100% truth. We're not come out here and cover up nothing, man. We are give it to you as the Lord said to give it. That means say, at the end of the day, you don't have no excuse when the Lord bring him judgment. See? If you don't see it, meat turn from your unrighteous ways. See? When we speak, which we speak truth, which the Lord, Yahweh shall speak to us in prophets, starting with the great elders and the apostles coming on down, man, and all who speak according to what we teach here at Great Millstone. See? You may not be joined to Great Millstone, or you're not commander of the banner of Great Millstone, but from you speak the truth and the scriptures, yes. Yeah? Yeah. Because like say you have to join Great Millstone to be a part of the elect. See? Because you have men in Great Millstone who are going to be a part of the elect, just to see it. So basically, but we come to speak the truth. That the Lord said, make the truth be known, and that will come here for do. Yep, continue.
it says, so therefore the Lord, power of hosts, the Lord, say, thus wailing shall be in all streets,
Can,
and they shall say in the highways, alas, alas.
can,
They shall call the husbandman to mourning, the such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing,
yeah.
and all vineyards shall be wailing.
Yes, in all vineyards shall be wailing, man. In everywhere. You know, just what the scripture said, the vineyard of the Lord is what? The house of Israel. And the men of Judah are his present fruits. Pleasant plants. So basically, in all vineyard, you got wailing, man. See? So nobody thinks that we as the men, we out there, as we say, we out there preach the gospel, we're not going to face the tribulation. The judgment are going to everywhere. See? Then that's how we're going to get tested. This is what we really make out of it at the end of the day. See? So nobody thinks that the Lord is going to spare no one of what's coming. Man. But guess what? He said, be faithful unto death. See? And when you believe, see, and trust in him, he's going to deliver you. See? And even when the time of famine comes, he's going to make you satisfied. See? So, I just have a way to do. I just believe, see? I have faith in the Lord Yahweh Shai. Peradventure, we are part of the elect. See? In deliver us, man. Continue.
So now, and in all vineyards shall be wailing. I will pass through, say the Lord.
Lord said, I pass through. Just like him passed through in Egypt back in the days, I'm going to pass through this place, man. And when he passed through in Egypt back in the days, man, there wailing and moaning and crying and people are ball and them things. Hey, you see a scenario right in the movie where them put up, the movie, the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments movie where them have a show. For Good Friday time. Yeah. So basically, them show a scenario how the thing it go on in Egypt and people are more. That we see on the TV and nothing to where that go on. The book of wisdom of Solomon tell you the things them were happened back in Egypt, man. See? And the things them that was seen. See? So you're gonna have some terrible sightings coming up on the earth. See? You have some creatures the Lord are going to leg up on the earth, some creatures we're not see. No. But when that time comes, the Lord are going to leg up some creatures upon this place, man. So you're going to have wailing, man. Yeah?
So woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Can?
What end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Can?
As if a man is free from a lion and a bear met him.
You know, all over, you have the Christians. Everybody say, boy, they want to visit the day of the Lord. Them so-called churches. People say they want to visit the day of the Lord. See? What end is it for you? Because the scripture tell us. I mean, a lot of you read the scriptures and you don't look into these things and see where the scripture says entitled day of the Lord is going to be like that. Because a lot of you think it's going to be a happy day. See? And everything is going to be lolly-dolly. See? And your Lord gonna come with a bright light and he's gonna caught up and such, man. The scripture said the day of the Lord is gonna be darkness, man. And not light. See? The darkness. Gross darkness are gonna take the people. All of them things, man. It's a total destruction. You're gonna run from one situation and end up in something worse than the one you run at. It's just like in the same way saying in Jamaica, you jump out of the frying pot and drop it at the fire, man. See? It gonna be like that. That is a scenario where it gonna be like that. So no matter where you're gonna run, you cannot escape what's coming. See? There are some people that say they want to go over Africa. If you go to Africa, hey, the judgment gonna be over there. Because if you're running from the west going to the east, over in the east is where the world war is gonna kick off. And the one that say it's gonna kick start. Yes. That's where in that region it's gonna kick off, man. See? But you know over here it's gonna be destroyed. Continue.
So as if a man did free from a lion and a bear met him, I went into the house and I leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not dare the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it.
So you run from one situation and end up in another. You see, you flee from a bear and a lion met you. See? But the life there, you know, life say, boy, you're in a jungle. Just picture this. You're in a jungle. And basically, two grizzly bears running them. Because when people say the black one, because the black one, they say, if you rush at them, they're going to run. Two grizzly bears, well adult, like, strong. When they stand up there, so, and they move at you. And you run and you go so boom and say you escape them, you know. And when you go so boom and go to one little place, it's a pride, a line, you're buck up, you know. See? A damn situation the scripture tell about, man.
You run for one trouble.
You run for one trouble and you're going on next. See? So imagine. Yes.
From bullets of fire one place, yes, and we go on
a bombs are drop.
Well, when I say and you can't run to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's what I race you to die. You see it?
And the second is 16, verse 14. So behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. So the fire is kindled and shall not be put out.
The Lord Yahushua said, He come to send what? Fire upon the earth. And what is that if it has really kindled? If it has really kindled? So the fire is already being kindled. See? So when the Lord Yahushua come, He just come put more fuel to the fire, man. To blaze it. Because the fire already kindled. The fire has been kindled, man. See? So all these things entail in the prophecies, man. Yeah. See? Continue.
So like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, return not upward. So even so the plague that shall be sent upon the earth.
And that's why all the plagues are entitled the scripture speak about. See? The wars, the rumors of wars, signs, the pestilences. See? All them things here, man. We see a come. Them sent up on the earth. And them not gonna return because the Lord said them are gonna come, man. See? Total destruction. It is at hand, man. It's nigh at hand. See? And it can't come back because the word of the Lord go forth. And for him say it will get done, it will get done. So basically, when you check it, if the Lord said these things are gonna happen, you see them are happen. Why when we speak about the kingdom, you don't believe that the kingdom are gonna be there? Because the Lord said the kingdom is gonna come. See? So if we see these things are happen, see? These things must build our confidence, our faith. If you know, say, boy, the kingdom is at hand also. See? Continue on.
It says, woe is me,
Con.
who will deliver me in those days? It's the beginning of sorrows and great mourning,
Con.
being of famine and great death.
The Lord tell us this in Matthew 24. See, so all these are the beginning of sorrows. See? The prophet Ezra expounded and it said here. See? So these will see happen at the beginning of famine and great death. When basically when we see these things, they say, who will deliver me in those days? See? But guess what? There's only one deliverer we have, man. And that's Yahweh. We don't have a next deliverer to how we see things setting at the earth right now. See? Because the Lord make sure give Esau the power, see, to set everything the way how him wanted to set, so that there's no other way out but through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for the children of Israel. Mainly his elect. See? So there's no other way out but through the name of the Lord, man. And you better make sure that you have the right name to call upon. See? Because that is that's one of the most important things when it comes to deliverance. The name of the Lord. Scripture said the name of the Lord is what? A strong power. The righteous run it unto it and it's safe. See? So you better can make sure. Hey, we come out here, we speak it, we expound upon the name. Every time we start, we say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. See? We through videos when we speak, we say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So remember those names. See? Because Jesus Christ now going to deliver you in that day, man. Selassie now deliver you. Buddha now deliver you, man. And most of them call upon Allah. That not going to deliver you neither, man. See? So if you're an Israelite, see, and you're not calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. See? And you think that Jesus is going to be a deliverer. Or you think that Donald Trump or Joe Biden, dog, near your supper when that time comes. Continue.
It says, and the poor shall stand in fear.
Poor shall stand in fear. And basically, you're standing in fear now. You see, the leaders are standing in fear. See? Because right now, when we see all them coups are going on in Africa, man. All out here, you know, if you all. Because, you know, everything have a domino effect. One thing can lead to another. You know, if you say, guys, scripture tells us that there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. See? They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of the actions are standing their power. See? So basically, when we see them coups are going in Africa and them things that come on the internet, you have some leaders out here who are behave unjustly. See? You have men out here, even out here, a plan to go up against them, go up against the government with arms. We see it happened next door to it in Haiti. Just the other day, man. You have men farm gang and go up against them government over there and take over the country, man. So basically, a lot of these things are far-fetched, man. See? Continue.
So behold, famine and plague and tribulation, anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
A center of scourges for amendment. Scourges for amendment. Amendment means to get yourself right. See? You are men. Means to get yourself in a right state. See? Consider your ways. See? Make yourself the scripture says put your house in order. So all these things that the Lord has said, the beginning of sorrows, see? As them send for you get yourself right with him. See? Because if when that time comes and you don't get yourself right with the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, as we say, your goose get cooked. See? Continue.
So, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Yes, that is bear a witness. The 2020 event come, people go through the whole lockdown phase. See? You know, all kind of people stress out over the thing, people losing job, businesses locked down and all these things. And guess what? Coming out of the 2020, when I check the internet, a more wickedness are going now than we see before 2020 happened, man. So people not consider them things, man. See? The earth in a more abominable state right now than before the 2020 event come. See? When you check the internet, that means the people not consider the ways, man, are the things them where them say, I don't know, so shit like these, greater things than these are gonna come. Because the Lord said, yet, the scripture says, yet greater evils than these, where you say, are gonna come hereafter. So, if you see something like that, man, you don't consider it, man, and after you get the free up. It's like people just staying at them house during the time of the lockdown. I think, oh, if we go do more wickedness and I study, oh, if we go enhance upon them wickedness, man. The scripture say what? Them wise to do what? Evil, but to do good them not knowledge. See? After 2020 and before 2020, we out here before 2020, man. We out here for, like brothers out here for 13 years. From 2010. See? I speak. Yeah, we come further, a little further down. See? Like we're probably out here right like that, but going 9 to 10 years. See? Yeah, basically. And yeah, before 2020 that. And if we out here speak, and you see the apostles and the elders that speak, see, and other brothers across the world that speak about them things here to come, and you see 2020 come and them happen, and yet, still, you notice, we're out here after 2020, and yet people, the Lord, make the free up go on, see, show forth some mercy, and send us out here, because we been out here, you know, and mercy the Lord has shown. Because the Lord still have him elect for calling. See? We're still out here, the fishing season is still up. But guess what? The thing is that the fishing season is coming to an end. And anytime the fishing season over, hell I go pop loose on this place then, because the famine of the world will come. And anytime the Lord says, alright, shut it down. Then you know what's gonna come, man. Continue.
So now be always mindful of the scourges.
Can?
So be your victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they should think themselves to be in good case.
There's a victuals. Food are gonna be cheap. Yeah, people have talked about their food prices rise and all them things, but guess what? When I check it out, people still can go and them can buy and them can get a little thing for a reasonable price. If you have a time when you have good weather, you know food coming out abundant, the price drop. Now you have little drought, so the price may go up a little bit. See? But anytime you have good weather, you know, crops grow, people get food to eat. Yeah, the food dropped to a price. So people think say, boy, all of that gone and past, and them come back out, them free up. So them think themselves to be in a good state. See? The scripture tells us that when you think it's peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall happen. The Lord will make some little scenario go on at the highland to show and say, look here, it no cool down. Because all them shooting.
Alright.
Hello. Say all them shooting and them things we see are going on at Jamaica. See? A whole heap of little things are going on right across this island right now. See? And you have things, a whole heap of things are going on in America. So probably some people, you know, someone now watch the right news or see what's going on. See? And the things that are going on in Africa, this Lord is showing us, boy, right now, things are heat up more and more. See? Continue.
And even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Even then shall evils grow upon earth.
To
Growing.
sport, famine, and great confusion.
Sword, famine, and great confusion. A whole heap of madness are going on the earth. Hey, when you look and see some things are going on in that glorious city where them call America, man. There are some videos coming out showing people, I take them, when the new drugs them I take the net, or like zombie on the street, head bow, gives up, and all kind of different things, man. But we see a video where they say one pipe busting in a Times Square. But 127 years the pipe did so bust and flood out the whole of Times Square, man. And basically the Lord assures us these things say, hey, that shit house place is coming to an end, man. It tear down. The infrastructures them get fucked, and the people them get fucked. See? Because all kind of madness, man. See? So the Lord assure you, man. Said evils are multiplied. Continue.
So for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine.
Shall perish of famine.
And
the world, what's it, the WHO, and the United Nations, they basically come out a couple years ago and they say you got famines of biblical proportion. See? Because they have designed these things. Because the Lord set them up to design these famines. See? What you think of the war in the Ukraine and them things there? They kick off. And some different wars. In a time of wars, people will learn to feed them food. If you as a country when you produce enough to feed your people, when you can't get from these countries where you import from, see, because a war are going and they have to save for them food to feed for them people. You're the people them we depend upon all of them importation of food here to eat. Food will run down and famine will come. So that's why the scripture says many of them will develop on the earth and they're famine. Right now you have countries, you have people hardly can't find food to eat because you have in a countries like America. People hardly can't find, some people hardly can't find food out there in America to eat because half of them pay them bills, them mortgage and all them things here. Them bill for them car and them this and that, and because a lot of people think so when you to America and you see you buy a car, you actually get that car and own it. And a lot of people it's like a take out a car and pay for it. You see it? So basically a lot of people the videos of them say the food banks are run down. So you have a lot of people got food banks to go get food to eat. And them things there, all of them things there, man. So when the crisis is done, you see the BRICS are formed, the alliance with some of America greatest allies them from back in the past, like Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and other countries who are joining the BRICS. America actually depend on these countries because guess what? The petrodollar. Oil used to trade in the dollar. So these men take oil in a different currencies now. So the dollar is basically dying, and guess what? You have to come to a point where you have hyperinflation in America. See? So the thing will crash. And food will go down. Because guess what? You have people who are prepping in America, you know. But you see all you preppers, you've been watched. And a lot of you coming out and you talk on YouTube and say, boy, you tell people how to prep and how to do what. A lot of you are agents, man, set up by the system, man. And all them people who will follow you and I look and I say, Ray, they have been watched, man. And all them get spoke out by the artificial intelligence will get set up. See? For that time when they come and know, say, boy, when food shortage come, the government know where to go to get the food, man, because they know where to prep and put on already. So nobody thinks are not being watched, man. See? You have to be smart in this thing. Lord, make sure I must show you all of these things, man, through prophets. See? So when the time comes, you don't get yourself right with the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, man. All but written in the scripture, I got to come up on you. See? Continue.
So for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall sword destroy.
Hey, the one that escape the hunger, sword destroy. Hey, you get lucky if you get destroyed by the sword, man. See? Because you get put out of your misery quick. But the one that dead of the famine, see? They might have punishment, great punishment. Because if you notice, if you go like hungry for like a day or two, how it feel. See? Imagine going a hunger for like 1 week, 2 weeks, can't get no food to eat or nothing like that, man. And you just dead. You're going to call for death, and death not going to come. See? You're going to beg for death. And guess what? The thing is that, you know, scripture says you're going to bite on your right hand and you're not going to feel. And you're going to eat, you're going to start eating all yourself. And basically, a man, the Lord did this thing so beautiful, man. Because you suffer, you have a punishment, and your body consume itself. And just you take one knife and go so and stab yourself, you take yourself out of the misery. Not even that you don't want to do because you're scared of dying, even though you're dying inside. You see it? You see? That's why the scripture says you don't fear them, but you can destroy the body, but fear him, we can destroy both body and soul in hell, man. Because the Lord will put you through that situation, and that's real hell. See? That you're facing, man. die in a famine and you want to die and can't die. Yeah?
In Hosea 5 and verse 16 says, I will go and return to my place
Done.
till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
Done.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Done. The Lord said in affliction, they're going to seek him early, man. Because none of you, the majority of these people out here, now think about a God that them talk, man. They maybe hear some songs and them pastors, some churches and them, so them got church on Sunday. But yeah, the scripture says with your mouth you show much love, but your heart the fire from the Lord you wash him shine. Because with that you're calling on the name of Jesus, but your Lord the name so. See? So that is that as the scripture says you have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. You claim to say you love the Lord, but guess what? You say you love the Lord, but you do the things them what the Lord is against. See? The Lord said, if you love me, keep my commandments. See? So all of we out here we deserve that, man, because none of we all of we break the commandments, man. We deserve that. But the Lord have mercy upon a few. Peradventure we are part of the elect. See? And by we be out here prophesying, man, getting the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, knowing how to break down the scriptures, the Lord show forth great mercy unto us. See? So we as been a lot supposed to appreciate that and take it seriously, man. Yeah.
This is 2 Corinthians 15, verse 24. So both them that sin and keep not my commandments, said the Lord, so I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the poor. Defile not my sanctuary. So for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivered he them unto death and destruction.
Yeah, the Lord know all but sin against him. You know, if you say, the scripture says all Israel has transgressed the Lord. But the Lord have him chosen few, when select, when kept. Him say, him say, let the multitude perish then that was born in vain, and let my precious grapes be kept. Yeah, so basically the Lord have him precious too. He said, like when kept. Said, even though all Israel sinned, but the Lord have mercy. Scripture says him have mercy upon who he wants to have mercy. And he have compassion upon who he wants to have compassion. See? Yeah? So, what I think that because you see we out here and we have speak the word, we get a job to do. See? Yeah, we get a job to do. So we have to do this job, man. See? Because this job are going to be beneficiary, man. It's going to be, at the end of the day, it's going to be, we take it out of this place. Do the work unto the end. Have faith in the Lord, say, man, deliver women. And this is going to be, we take it out of this destruction to come. See? Have to be a part of the kingdom to come. Man. See? Part of the elect. Yeah?
Let's continue. So for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and you shall remain in them, for Yahweh shall not deliver you because you have sinned against him.
Yeah, the plagues come upon the earth, man. And you continue to live in a sin. You don't consider the ways, man. You don't have a conscience. They said the Lord said consider burnt offering. He said the sacrifice of the Lord. Look at me. He said the sacrifice of the Lord is a broken spirit and a contrite heart. See? So all the Lord is asking for you, man, is to just consider your ways, man. See? Consider the things that we are doing. But majority of people, them not consider, man. There's a Lord say you're going to remain in your sin and you might bring destruction, man. See? So the plagues, the famine, the death, the sword, the destruction are coming. See? Because of the wickedness where you see are happening on the earth. And the Lord definitely going to bring it. So, hey, we out here just hope this lesson was edifying to who it pertains to. See? Alright? So with that, just want to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekah, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Greatness Stone, And salutation to all the Akim out there doing this work in our sincerity and in our truth. Shalom. Yeah?
Shalom.